Weatherfield is bracing for another emotional storm next week as Coronation Street delivers one of its most heartbreaking relationship breakdowns of the year. Carla Connor and Lisa Swain, once a strong and steady pairing, finally reach the end of the road, and the shadow of Becky's return proves to be a wound that refuses to heal. For weeks, Lisa, Vicky Myers, has tried desperately to reassure Carla that nothing stands between them, not even the shocking reappearance of her wife Becky, who was previously presumed dead after disappearing into witness protection. But reassurance, no matter how lovingly offered, can only go so far when doubt and insecurity continue to whisper in the background. And for Carla, those whispers have grown too loud to ignore. Next week, the emotional tension that has been simmering between them finally erupts. Despite Lisa's constant promises and heartfelt attempts to soothe the situation, Carla ultimately admits she can't do it anymore. The pressure, Becky's presence, the unresolved past, and the fear that Lisa might still carry feelings for her wife becomes too heavy for her to carry. Carla ends the relationship, leaving both women devastated. Sources tease that the breakup scene is raw and painfully honest, with Carla visibly torn between love and self-preservation. Lisa, on the other hand, is blindsided, heartbroken, and desperately trying to make sense of how everything crumbled so quickly. Is this exactly what Becky wanted all along? Becky's next move. Will she reclaim Lisa? Ever since Becky re-entered the picture, viewers have watched her quietly yet persistently insert herself back into Lisa's life. Whether her motives are sincere love, manipulation, or something far darker remains to be seen, but her presence has undeniably shaken Carla and Lisa's relationship to its core. Now that the breakup has actually happened, the door is wide open for Becky to do what many fans have suspected she's been waiting for: slide right back into Lisa's orbit. But will Lisa let her? Or is she too traumatized and emotionally exhausted to revisit the past? Weatherfield watchers are already buzzing with theories. Some believe Lisa will finally confront Becky about her motivations. Others think Becky may become even more dangerous and obsessive now that she's succeeded in driving a wedge between the couple. Whatever happens next, this storyline is far from over, and the fallout will surely ripple through the street. Chaos elsewhere in Weatherfield. The emotional turmoil isn't limited to Carla and Lisa. Several other storylines are also escalating dramatically next week. Kevin Webster, Michael Lavelle, has been struggling to avoid both Abi Webster and Carl, choosing emotional distance over confrontation. But his avoidance has now spiraled into a surprising new plan, building a pub of his own so he no longer has to cross paths with either of them. When Steve McDonald, Simon Gregson, and Dev Hallahan, Jimmy Harkishin, stumble upon Kevin's scheme, they can hardly believe how far he's willing to go. Whether they'll talk him out of it or encourage the madness remains to be seen, but their reactions promise some well-needed humor amid the heavy drama. Another worrying moment comes when Summer Spellman, Harriet Bibby, passes out while visiting Asha Hallahan, Tanisha Corrie. Her sudden collapse terrifies those around her, raising urgent concerns about her health. Given Summer's history of medical scares, this moment could mark the beginning of a dangerous new chapter in her storyline. Meanwhile, Todd Grinshaw, Gareth Pierce, once again becomes the target of Theo Silverton's, James Cartwright, violent and unpredictable behavior. Theo's inability to communicate his emotions without lashing out continues to escalate, leaving Todd increasingly frightened. It's another escalation, and it's both shocking and terrifying for Todd, the actor revealed. Theo just blows up when he can't talk about his feelings. He can't express himself, so he loses his temper and becomes extremely volatile to be around. These chilling insights suggest that Todd may soon reach a breaking point of his own, and that Theo's behavior could spiral into something even more dangerous. What's next for Coronation Street? With Carla and Lisa's devastating split, Kevin's bizarre business dreams, Summer's worrying collapse, and Todd's increasingly volatile situation with Theo, next week promises a gripping mix of heartbreak, tension, and high-stakes drama. Fans should prepare for emotional scenes as Weatherfield becomes a battleground of shattered relationships, dangerous tempers, and painful decisions. And with Becky lurking in the shadows, viewers can expect even bigger twists as the storyline unfolds.